So Trump did an interview with Fox News the other day, and he said something that was certainly eyebrow-raising about Israel and Netanyahu. So let me play it for you, and then we'll react to it.
When we took out Soleimani, Israel was supposed to do it with us. 2 days before the takeout, they said, we can't do it. We can't do it. I said, what? We can't do it. Then I had a certain general who's great. I said, so General, do we do it ourselves? He said, we can, sir. It's up to you. I said, we'll do it. But Israel was a part of it. Bibi was a big part of it. And we had everything planned, everything, because what he has done is terrible. What he did to us was terrible. Killed so many of our soldiers. Killed so many people. He's the father of the roadside bomb. You know that, right?
All right. So let's dive into this. He's pointing out he took this giant action. I remember when this happened. He did an illegal strike against General Soleimani, who was on the ground fighting ISIS at the time. This guy's a top Iranian commander, okay? Now, by the way, our policy to the Middle East, towards the Middle East, is so schizophrenic. At any given time, we flip allegiances and flip allies. Like, when ISIS was a big issue, when Al-Qaeda was a big issue, you had these Sunni fundamentalist jihadist extremists whose goal was effectively a global caliphate. At that part in time, remember when ISIS was taking over parts of Iraq and Syria? At that time, we were actively cheering on all of the Shia militias who were the front line of defense against ISIS. We would support the Shia militias. We'd support the Kurds who were fighting them. But now, you guys remember during Trump's time in office, he decided we're gonna kill General Soleimani, which led to massive backlash. And there were some attacks against U.S. bases, and some American soldiers died. So he's pointing out here, Israel was involved in the planning. Israel was going to do the bombing with us, and then at the last minute they pulled out. And Trump still went ahead and did it anyway. I've never seen a more clear example of what the ultimate policy is from the Israeli government toward the U.S. They want the U.S. to do all of their dirty work for them. All of the tit for tat with Hezbollah. We told Israel early on, yeah, if it really becomes a full-on hot war, we'll jump in on your side. They want us to take out Hezbollah in Lebanon. They want us to take out the Iranian government in Tehran. They want us to do all of their dirty work for them. And this is basically Trump's admitting this, and he doesn't realize he got played like a fiddle. Does he understand that at the time of the assassination, this guy was fighting ISIS? Does he understand that? I don't think he does. And so, look, you're seeing a very similar thing now, right? With the Biden administration. Total green light to Israel. We'll give you as much money as you want, as many weapons as you want. You go do whatever you want in Gaza, and then we'll do some PR ass covering where we wag our finger and we say, oh, hey, you better bomb more nicely. Don't kill that many civilians. How could you? How many times do I have to see an article with the headline saying U.S. gravely concerned about Israel's approach to the war? You can only take it seriously for so long before it becomes a laughingstock, because the entire time they're continuing with the same policy and the same posture towards Israel. Well, here's Trump saying the quiet part out loud, as he oftentimes does, not even realizing his ass got played, right? They wanted him taken out the most. They were going to do it with us. Then they back out, and the U.S. goes ahead and does it anyway. Wow. Quite an admission from Trump here. Now, by the way, final point, some other people pointed this out. I don't know. It might be true. It might not be true. But they were saying, is he also giving up classified information here as well? He's not supposed to give up. I don't think there's anything wrong with what he's saying, for the simple fact that this is something that the American people should know. There's no reason for this to be top secret or classified, right? So I'm in favor of him spilling the beans here. But some people are pointing out, hey, maybe this is also him giving away classified information that he's not supposed to give away. I don't know, but on this one, I'm happy he did let us know how much of an idiot he is, how much he got played by Israel, and also what Israel's larger goal is. They want us to do all their dirty work. They want us to take out Hezbollah. They want us to take out Iran. I'm sure, ideally, they would want us to be the ones to level Gaza, but, we'll passively sit back and accept and arm and fund the genocide, but we won't carry out the genocide free of our own volition, right? And so they're doing all that dirty work. So anyway, there you have it. This is the clearest example of Israel's posture towards the U.S. that I've ever seen laid out in a short 34-second clip. Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.